Ever wondered about the profound meaning behind Exodus chapter 24 in the Bible and its relevance in our lives today? We're about to embark on a journey of understanding, breaking down this chapter that holds a wealth of wisdom and significance. Exodus chapter 24 is more than just a historical account. It's an allegorical narrative that carries timeless truths. It's a chapter that illuminates the depth of faith, commitment, and divine encounters. Journey with us as we delve into the depths of this fascinating chapter. Exodus chapter 24 begins with God commanding Moses to ascend Mount Sinai, along with Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu. The narrative that unfolds in the first 8 verses of this chapter is one of utmost significance, setting the stage for a covenant that would forever reshape the course of the Israelites' destiny. Let's delve into the details. Moses is instructed to rise early in the morning and build an altar at the base of the mountain. He's to prepare 12 pillars corresponding to the 12 tribes of Israel. The pillars symbolize the presence of each tribe, indicating that the covenant is not with Moses alone, but with all the children of Israel. The next verses describe the sacrifices made, an integral part of the covenant-making process. Young Israelite men offer burnt offerings and sacrifice peace offerings of oxen to the Lord. The blood from these sacrifices is collected into basins, representing the life force, the very essence of existence. Moses then takes the book of the covenant and reads it in the hearing of the people. This book contains the laws and commandments that the Israelites must abide by as part of their agreement with God. Their response is unanimous and fervent. They exclaim, "All that the Lord has said we will do, and be obedient." The scene culminates in a powerful symbolic act. Moses takes half of the blood from the sacrifices and sprinkles it on the altar, representing God's part in the covenant. The other half he sprinkles on the people, signifying their acceptance and commitment to uphold their end of the covenant. The sprinkling of the blood is a vivid and profound gesture, underscoring the gravity of the covenant. It's a solemn pledge, a binding agreement, a sacred promise between the Almighty and His chosen people. Thus, the covenant was sealed not just with words, but with a solemn ceremony involving the entire community. Following the confirmation of the covenant, something extraordinary happens. We move to verses 9 to 11, where a significant event takes place. Moses, Aaron, and 70 elders of Israel, the chosen representatives of God's people, ascend Mount Sinai. They're not climbing a mere mountain, but are stepping onto a divine stage where they are about to witness the glory of God. Imagine the awe-inspiring sight they beheld, the divine presence of God, not hidden behind a veil, but revealed in all its glory. It's a moment that transcends human understanding, a moment of divine revelation. This is not an everyday occurrence, but a sacred, holy experience, one that solidifies their faith and commitment to God. What's even more profound is that they ate and drank in God's presence. This isn't an ordinary meal, but a divine banquet, a sacred act of fellowship with the Almighty. It signifies their acceptance by God, a divine affirmation that they are His chosen people. It's not about the physical act of eating and drinking, but the spiritual significance it carries. It's a divine communion, a holy fellowship with God, an affirmation of their covenant. This encounter, this divine revelation, this holy communion, it's not just a historical event, it's a testament to the extraordinary relationship between God and His people. A relationship built on faith, trust, and divine covenant. This remarkable encounter signifies the extraordinary relationship between God and His people. The chapter concludes with Moses ascending the mountain once again. This time he steps into a cloud that engulfs the peak, a palpable manifestation of the divine. For Moses, this cloud is not a barrier, but a passage into the sacred space where he is to receive the tablets of stone. These stone tablets are not just chunks of rock, they are the physical embodiment of the covenant between God and His people, inscribed by the finger of God Himself. Now let's delve into the significance of Moses staying on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. This period symbolizes a time of preparation and purification. Moses, chosen as the mediator between God and His people, is being prepared for a task of monumental importance. Exodus chapter 24 ends, leaving us in anticipation of what Moses will receive from God, setting the stage for the chapters to follow. Exodus chapter 24, thus, is a profound chapter in the Bible. We've journeyed through the covenant's affirmation, marveled at the vision of God, and ascended with Moses to Mount Sinai. It is a testament to the extraordinary relationship between God and His people, filled with symbolism and deep meaning. Thank you for joining us in this enlightening journey through Exodus chapter 24.